Here's what to do if someone is stalking you and police say they can't do anything about it, according to a criminal defense attorney. Unfortunately, this happens all the time. Someone's following you, showing up at your work, blowing up your phone, sitting outside your house. And the police say, well, they haven't actually done anything yet, so there's nothing we can do. But the idea that they have to actually do something terrible before someone can help you is not true. You do have legal options that you need to start using immediately. First of all, it's very important that you document everything. Every text, every DM, every time they show up somewhere. Take down dates, times, screenshots, photos, all of it. A stalking journal with consistent dated entries is one of the most powerful tools that you can bring into a courtroom. As you are building this journal, one of the most important things to keep in mind is that any messages or communication coming from you to the stalker will be used against you in court to prove that the communication was mutual, even if it's just you asking them to leave you alone. Their attorney will hold up your responses and go, see, she was participating in the conversation. What you need to send is one very clear, very unambiguous text or email, just something in writing. It says something like, I am asking you to stop all communication with me. Do not call me. Do not text me. Do not come to my home. Do not come to my workplace. Period. And then literally never respond again after that. That one message establishes that you told them to stop. Everything they send or do after that is evidence that continues to mount against them unless you respond. Step 2 is to file a police report every time something happens. Even if they don't arrest anyone, even if the officer seems dismissive, every report creates an official record of you being stalked or harassed. And what you're building or what you want to build is a documented pattern of behavior. So one incident might not be enough, but 10 incidents over the course of 3 months, that's a case. Step 3 is to petition for a stalking order of protection. You do not need police or a police report to file for an order of protection. You don't need to press criminal charges. You don't need the stalker to be arrested. You just go to your local courthouse, file a petition, and a judge can grant you a temporary restraining order. Sometimes that same day. Once the stalker has been served that order of protection, any violation of it, showing up at your house, contacting you, coming near your workplace, is now a criminal offense, which means police have to act. And if you feel like you can't do it alone, you don't have to. There are victim advocacy groups in every city that will help you for free. They used an advocacy group to help me get one of mine, and they are fantastic. And judges take their presence pretty seriously. Victim advocates can help accompany you to court hearings, help you fill out your protection paperwork, and in some cases, they can actually help connect you with free legal representation as well. Google victim advocacy plus your state or your county, and you'll be able to find someone who can help you with that step by step. Last thing, and I know this sucks, tell people. Tell your employer. Tell your neighbors. Tell your kids' school. Give them a photo and a description of the person. Not being dramatic, okay? This is strategic. The more people who are aware and watching, the more witnesses you will have, and the harder it will be for the stalker to operate unnoticed. Oh, and get a lawyer involved. An attorney can file the protection order on your behalf, communicate with law enforcement, and make sure that all your documentation is organized in a way that holds up in court. Unfortunately, our system really isn't designed to protect you proactively. That doesn't mean you're powerless. You just have to build the case yourself. Document, report, file, and don't let anyone tell you to wait until it gets worse. Because frankly, by then, it might be too late. I hope you never need this info, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.